Hey everybody, it's Reed Comics 81 and I'm back with another comic book video. So I'm currently on a buying hiatus, and that's for a couple different reasons. One reason is because I'm trying to get my finances together, and another probably bigger reason is because I'm kind of sad about the hobby at the moment. I'm kind of sad about the way prices are. I'm sad about the way conventions are. Like, we just had a convention, pretty big convention that happens once a year here over this past weekend, and for the first time I decided to not go to it because the last few times I've been to it I've been really disappointed. And I started thinking about, well, it's about $20 in gas to get there. It'll cost me $20 to get in. So, that's $40 right there just to go to the thing, and just to leave, and spend hours of my day there just to leave disappointed. I decided to just skip out this time. So what I'm doing right now is I decided this would be a good time to just sit back and enjoy the collection that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show my top 50 Silver Age Marvel books in my collection. Just a random assortment of some really cool books. A lot of keys, first appearances, historically significant books. And there's going to be a lot of the same title because that's just where the focus has been on my collection. But there's some good stuff here. So let's go ahead and in no particular order get started. So first book I'm going to show is Thor 126. And this is the first time that Thor is in his own title. Now, there's going to be a lot of books in Mylar and a lot of books in top loaders. So I apologize if the glare is distracting. So yeah, there's that. Next book is Amazing Spider-Man number 25, and this is the first cameo appearance of Mary Jane Watson, and also the first appearance of the Spider Slayer. Okay, next book is ASM number 33 with this sweet classic Ditko cover. Just a beautiful book. Okay, and I'm not going to talk about book values or anything like that, or how much I paid for them. Just want to show the books. Next one is Tales to Astonish number 62. This is the first cameo appearance of the leader. Now, we don't get to see him in this book with his tall green forehead or anything. His head is covered with a helmet in this book, but it's still him, so it counts as a cameo appearance. Good book. All right, next book is Fantastic Four Annual number 6, a double key here. First appearance of Annihilus and first appearance of Franklin Richards as a baby. And I also have a coverless copy of that as well. Okay, so there's those. Next book is X-Men number 12. Not Uncanny X-Men. The title hasn't been changed to that yet, so it's just the X-Men. And this is the first appearance of the Juggernaut. First appearance and origin of the Juggernaut. And the origin of Professor X. It's a cool book there. Next book is Tales of Suspense, number 82. And this is the first appearance of the Adaptoid. And to go with that, I also have number 84, which is the first appearance of the Super Adaptoid. All right, nice little set. Okay, coming up next is Journey into Mystery Annual number 1. First appearance of Hercules. Love that cover. I like covers that have a lot going on. Got a lot of text boxes here, panels. Just a really sweet book. Okay. Next book is Tales to Astonish number 50. And this is the first appearance of the Human Top, who later changes his name to the Whirlwind. All right. Coming up next, I've got quite a few copies of this one. Strange Tales number 123. First appearance of the Beetle. And yeah, just a beautiful cover. This is a really high-grade copy of this book. And I actually have another high-grade copy of this book. I just love this character. He was the first villain that I saw Spider-Man go up against when I was a kid, when I first started buying comic books. And I have a couple more lower grade copies of this book as well. I think I had another one too at some point, but I sold it. So yeah, just a very, very cool book. Love these text boxes, these giant arrows. I mean, I feel like this cover right here just really captures the essence of Silver Age Marvel and what it was all about. Okay. Coming up next, Strange Tales, number 135. First appearance of S.H.I.E.L.D. First time we see Nick Fury as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nice book. Next up, Avengers number 8. Super hot book right now. First appearance of Kang the Conqueror. Low grade copy, but really happy to have this in my collection. I remember for a while there you could get this book for like a mid-grade copy of this book for like $100. Man, when these books blow up, they really blow up. All right, next up we have Amazing Spider-Man number 50, a book I acquired not too long ago. First appearance of the Kingpin, classic John Romita Sr. cover. This is one of my favorite covers of all time right here, just so iconic. I know people throw that word around a lot these days, iconic, but to me this is really an iconic cover. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, next up, Daredevil number 1. First appearance of Matt Murdock as Daredevil. Book I never thought I'd get, but got it for a really good price and happy to have it. It's low grade. It's got tape on it. It's missing an ad page, but ask me if I care. I've got a Daredevil one. Love it. All right, next up, Fantastic Four number 20. First appearance of the Molecule Man. And yeah, it's a really cool Silver Age first appearance. And I'm going to follow that with another FF book. This is number 45, first appearance of the Inhumans. Beautiful cover. Okay. Moving along now to just a huge book here. Fantastic Four, number 48. First appearance of the Silver Surfer. First appearance, cameo appearance of Galactus. Just a massive book. And I like this copy. Only real problem with it is this little piece down here in the corner by the Watcher's foot is missing there. But other than that, nice solid copy. And I've got a copy that's a little bit lower grade. Also, that's got this piece missing right there on the edge there. But yeah, happy to have these books. I'll probably end up selling off this copy eventually, but for now, glad to have 2 copies of that. And let's follow that up with number 49, first full appearance of Galactus. First Galactus and Silver Surfer cover. And also have 2 copies of that as well. Now, this one, the centerfold is detached and it's got some weird staining on one of the pages. But again, I'll probably end up selling one of these off, probably this one. But yeah, happy to have this book, man. God, I love this book. I love this cover. This cover is just a Jack Kirby masterpiece. I mean, one of the best covers of all time, in my opinion. All right, and let's go ahead and follow that one with number 50, part 3 of that trilogy. Now, I don't know, I've heard a lot of people complain about this cover because of the color, because of the brown. I don't have a problem with the brown. I think it looks pretty good, actually. I love the way the Surfer looks on this cover. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. And you don't see too many brown covers either. So I think it's great. I love this cover. Love this book. All right, coming up next, Tales to Astonish number 48. First appearance of the Porcupine, however you pronounce it. Porcupine? I don't know. Good book. Next up, Tales of Suspense number 48. And this is the first appearance of Iron Man's new gold and red armor. Really nice copy of this book. Only problem is it's got a piece of tape down here on the corner. I'd like to remove that eventually. Right now I'm not too worried about it though. Okay, here's a book I really like a lot. Actually, I like all these books a lot, but I really, really like this one. And this is Strange Tales Annual number 2. And this is significant because it's the first time we see Spider-Man and the Human Torch together, teaming up. And what is this? This is the 4th appearance of Spider-Man. Let's see, you got Amazing Fantasy, ASM 1, ASM 2. Yeah, 4th appearance. This is his appearance right after ASM number 2, where he fights the Vulture, and then it goes to this. So yeah, I love this book. I love the way the trade dress, the way the letters are all different colors. Just amazing. All right, next up we've got Fantastic Four number 52, first appearance of the Black Panther. Low grade, but glad to have it. Follow that with another FF book. This is a sweet book right here. Fantastic Four number 12. First time the Hulk meets the FF. First time the Hulk battles the Thing, albeit he's battling like the whole FF, so it's not just a Hulk Thing battle. So it doesn't really count as the first Hulk Thing battle. But yeah, I just love this book. Really nice copy, and it's got that awesome date stamp right there, which I love. Gives it a lot of character. So yeah, one of my favorite books in my collection. All right, next up, got Daredevil number 7, first appearance of Daredevil's red costume. Another great book. Okay, another FF number 22. This is the first time that we hear the Thing say his classic words, "It's clobbering time." And it's also the issue where Invisible Girl gets new powers. So that's significant also. All right, next up, Tales of Suspense number 94. First appearance of MODOK. I had 2 copies of this, but I recently sold one off. Kept the better of the 2. And I always thought that this is a cool cover, but it would have been so much better if MODOK would have been more prominent on the cover there. He's really small down there in the corner. I mean, he's such a weird, cool-looking character. Like, I don't understand why they didn't, like, make him the focus of this cover. Instead, you know, Cap is punching out this AIM dude. Like, who cares? But anyway, nice book anyway. All right, next up we have Daredevil number 16. Classic John Romita Sr. cover. First time, I think this is John Romita Sr.'s first art on Spider-Man. So, yeah, nice key here. Okay, glad to have that. All right. Speaking of cool covers, next up I've got Journey into Mystery, number 89. Really, really nice Thor cover there. I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I always thought that this would have made a really cool cover for the first appearance of Thor. Just such a classic pose. I love the simplicity. It's so simple yet so awesome. Another Jack Kirby masterpiece. All right, next up we have Tales of Suspense number 64, and this is the first time that we see the Black Widow in costume. I always like these first costume appearances, especially when it's the first time you see a character in costume, because to me that's kind of like their first appearance in my mind. Okay. Next up, oops, I got them a little mixed up here. Let's see. Okay. Next up, we've got Strange Tales number 138, and this is the first appearance of Eternity. Good book. Next, I've got another Strange Tales. This is 158, and this is the first appearance of the Living Tribunal. Okay. another FF, number 46, first full appearance of Black Bolt. I know people were really excited about this book for a while. I'm not sure if it's still like sought after or not, but it should be because it's a nice Silver Age Jack Kirby book. All right, coming up next, Strange Tales number 116. And what is this? I think this is the first time the Thing appears outside of the Fantastic Four. So that's a nice little key. Okay, coming up next, Amazing Spider-Man number 42. And this is not the first full appearance of Mary Jane Watson, but it's probably more significant than her first full appearance because this is where in the last panel she says, "Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot." So very historically significant book there. And I'm going to follow that with number 59, which is Mary Jane Watson's first cover appearance. Oops. See if we can get that to focus. Let's try it again. I don't know what's going on, but let's see if we can get this to focus. And there we go. Yeah, not like an amazing cover or anything, but, you know, just significant for what it is. All right. Next we have Strange Tales number 113, first appearance of the Plant Man. Okay. And here's a cover I like a lot. I just like the colors on this. FF number 13, first appearance of the Watcher, and also the first appearance of the Red Ghost and his Super Apes. Beautiful cover. Love those colors. All right, next up I've got Amazing Spider-Man number 46, first appearance of the Shocker. Another beautiful cover. And next I've got Journey into Mystery number 103, and this is the first appearance of the Enchantress and also the Executioner. All right, next up, Fantastic Four number 67, first cameo appearance of Adam Warlock, aka him. This is where he comes out of the cocoon, and I think he's in like 3 or 4 panels. Good book. Another FF, number 18, first appearance of the Super Skrull. Okay. Shift back to Strange Tales. This is number 104. This is just an awesome cover, and this is the first appearance of Paste Pot Pete, who later changes his name to the Trapster. Not sure why he'd want to change his name from Paste Pot Pete. All right, next up, Amazing Spider-Man number 10, first appearance of the Enforcers. Got this not too long ago at the Grand Rapids Comic-Con. I traded a CGC 9.4 New Mutants 98 first Deadpool for this. Thought I got the better of that deal. And you can find those first Deadpool books everywhere. There's like, I don't know, like a million of them, but not too often you see this book. Okay, next up, Journey into Mystery with Thor number 114, first appearance of the Absorbing Man. I actually have another copy of this, but couldn't find it. It's lower grade, but yeah, this is a high grade copy of this book. I love the Absorbing Man. Such a fun character. It's like you never know. He's kind of like the Sandman in a way. It's like you never know what he's going to do with his body. Like, what is he going to absorb next, you know? One of my favorite, little side note, one of my favorite Absorbing Man stories is there's an issue of She-Hulk. It's like one of the more modern She-Hulk series, but it's an issue of She-Hulk where he's fighting her in this shopping mall, and he lands in this giant pile of Legos, and he absorbs the Legos. It's just a really, really cool, unique idea that they had for him. And after he absorbs the Legos, he doesn't last too long, obviously. So, okay, next up we've got Fantastic Four number 3, first appearance of the iconic blue costumes. Third appearance of the Fantastic Four. Book I just really, really love having. Okay, next up is Journey into Mystery, number 98. First appearance of the human Cobra, who goes on to become just the Cobra. Another one of my favorite villains. Down to the last couple books now, guys. Journey into Mystery, number 99. First appearance of Mr. Hyde. I like having these books together because the Cobra and Mr. Hyde go on to become a supervillain team that lasts for quite a long time. So really cool to have these two books of their first appearances. And the last book that I'm going to show, guys, is a good one. Fantastic Four, number 25, the first official battle of the Hulk and the Thing. And I've got a beautiful copy of that. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Hopefully I'll have a new comic book haul video to show within the next couple of weeks. And happy hunting, everybody. Bye.